What's happening, YouTube? It's Dimitri, bringing you another life tip video. This will be number 13, so 10 and 3 is 13. Today's video is going to be following your dream, alright? And 4 habits that people follow to reach their dream. So I'll tell the 4 right now, and then I will go in depth in each 4. So, first one is, they do not take rejection personally. Second one, people make their own opportunities. Find an advocate, and I will explain what that is later in this video. And they use naysayers to fuel their drive, and if you do not know what naysayers, stick around and you will find out soon, or you can use Google, okay? So, time to start. We'll start with, they don't take rejection personally. So, this is what I have written down. If you tell someone what the goal that you have is, or dream, and they reject it or say it's impossible, and that you can't and won't be able to do that, you have to know deep down that you can do it. Alright, now here, this is a life lesson for me. I have my camera on my right side of the screen, so I'll be looking at this sometimes, but as well as straightforward. So, I once dated a girl who told me that my dreams weren't realistic. And I was very, I was disappointed, you know, it's your girlfriend said that, like, come on, really? Really? Like, I wasn't really happy with that. And in reality, their dreams can be realistic if you make them, or they are not. So anything can be realistic. It's up to your imagination what you put limits on, basically. So that was someone's telling me that was rejection, and how I had to deal with it. And I dealt with it pretty decently. So here's a personal example. I always wanted to be able to touch a basketball rim. So then that's 10 feet in the air. And I wasn't the tallest person in the world. I'm 5'7", 5'8", depending on the shoes. Very kind of short. And I ended up being able to dunk a dodgeball by the end of my senior year in high school. So, I went from just trying to touch the rim to being able to dunk a dodgeball. And that was pretty big for me because that was one of my goals. And people told me that, oh, no, you can't do it. You're too short. You're not athletic enough. You're not explosive enough. Yeah, even though I'm extremely explosive, but my vertical isn't the best. But I was able to dunk a dodgeball on a 10-foot net. And as well, I kept working on it. I was able to walk up to the basketball hoop, I should say, and walking up in jeans, and I was able to touch the rim and get my fingers a little bit in it. So, if you tell someone your dream and they say no, don't listen to them, because you can achieve what you want. There was many people that think I wouldn't be able to dunk dunk a dodgeball or touch the rim, but I believed in myself, and it came true because I believed in myself. So you have to know that you have it in you. Now, second one is they make their own opportunities. So sometimes the doors that are already made are not for us. Sometimes in life, we have to craft our own doors and walk through it. That's my quoted by Dimitri. So everyone who has followed their dreams has gone out and created something out of nothing. Almost anything big, like McDonald's, any big stores, or sometimes even athletes like LeBron James or Kevin Durant. So everyone who has followed their dreams has gone out and created something out of nothing, like I just said. If there's no doors, just create one. If there's no tools to make one, use your imagination. So, if you use your imagination, well, endless possibilities, The mind is the most powerful tool that one can use, and that is true, alright? If you think you can do something, and you really, really think you can, you'll be able to do it. Now, here's an example. If you play music and have no money to rent a space to play your music in, where like music usually happens, like a concert hall kind of stuff, and there's a good amount of foot foot traffic. Instead of renting somewhere out where people come to you, you go to the people and you give your talents for free at like a park that's doing a music festival for free, or you just go to a busy place on a busy day, say example Canada Day, and you just play music, and people might stop by and listen. You got to take that. You got to make your own opportunities. So, and then here's another one. If you're a makeup artist, you can use YouTube, and if that doesn't work, you can go out in public, do public makeovers. Start with having a friend do it, and then people can go look and see, and have a sign of free makeovers, and then have pictures of what you have done. And then that will bring more traffic to you, and then eventually people will start to say your name, and your name will spread fast, and then in a matter of no time you'll be doing what you love. What's better than doing what you love, right? And then here we go, finding an advocate. If you're not familiar with this word word simply means supporter. So find someone who's willing to support you in your dreams and goals. When you're following your dream, you want to surround yourself with others who are like you. Each person will support one another's dream by having someone that does, and being around that type of positivity will make following your dream much more easier. It's easier to follow your dreams when you're hanging around positivity than negative people and people who say, oh, you can't reach your goals. Because eventually you'll just think of that mindset. You can either be... Here's an example I like. You can run a 100-meter sprint against slow people, win it, but you're not going to have all that best time. You can race 100 meters with the fastest men in the world, and your time will probably be much greater because they're making you run faster. So basically, by you being with people who are the same mindset as you and are goal-driven and dream-driven, will push you even more towards your dream. So that's why you need to be careful who you hang around with and who your friends are, and an advocate kind of thing. Sometimes it is difficult to find a person like that, or a group. But if you search around and ask people about what their dream is, or if they have one, you'll eventually meet people who are the same like you. There will always be haters. That's one thing you will need to understand. Everyone has to hate. There always has to be some kind of hate. Someone probably hates me for doing this. Why? Why not? Something to hate, right? People sometimes like to hate, which kind of sucks, but oh well. You can't do anything about that. And this final topic is on naysayers. I'm having some issues. All right. So, fourth and last habit, naysayers to fuel their drive. So naysayers, someone who says, no, you can't do it. So almost like the first one, but not really. Because the first one was they weren't really supportive of you, but this one is saying, no, this is just terrible. Okay? So speaking of haters, this is another topic to successfully follow your dream. First thing first, whose right is it to tell you that you cannot accomplish your dream? What makes them so special that they can have the nerve to say something like that you can't reach your dream of becoming a makeup artist, a movie star? No one has that right. When someone says that, that person is not only called a naysayer, but I like to call them, actually, I came up with this, a wave. And they are called a wave because they do the same thing over and over. They just wave through life with no purpose. And you'll wait till I explain this, you'll get this. But you, on the other hand, are the surfer. Just riding that wave, doing flips and tricks, taking the chance of falling and ending up being knocked down by the wave. The best part of that is you can always get back up, and waves are in some ways are tougher than other ways. But it's always sweeter to ride the wave than be the wave. It's even sweeter when you get back on the board and keep surfing that wave. So naysayers, haters, all those negative people, they're the wave, and you can just ride over them. Just ride smoothly over them, It'll be bumpy sometimes, but you know what? It'll be worth it, You're following your dream, and they're just there. They're just here. You're following your dream. So if you have a dream and can make something for yourself, your family, or the world, give that dream a shot and just ride the wave. You never know what can happen because, hey, anything is possible. So I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video on following your dream, and I hope it inspires you to follow your dream or go out there, tell a friend, hey, go follow your dream. Anything's possible. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy your day, evening, or night. Peace out.